are high, but these ain't no highs. So play your cards, but there's no goal, it's straight. It's the end of the streak, time to face your face. But was this another race of this league? You had one last play that we couldn't believe. And though the house will cheat it out of a quick, but it's what they call beginner's luck.
Hey, welcome back. It is Larry. This is Beginner's Luck. Welcome again. This is the D&D podcast. I am the GM for this podcast here, this game that we're running. You all know the shtick. You guys have been listening. What is this episode? What is this episode? 8? 9? It's somewhere there. It's one of those. So if you've listened thus far, you know what this is. Again, I'm Larry, the DM, and let's go ahead and introduce our players. Starting from the top.
Hi, I'm Bella. I play Annie, the Goliath Artificer.
Hello, I'm Robert, and I play Gordar Sevrok, the Draconic Sorcerer.
Hi, I'm Avia, and I play Rainer, the elf.
Okay, that's all 3 for 3. And before we do start, I always like to begin with a question for our characters, not the players. So this week's question, this episode's question is, if you were given 500 gold to spend in an hour, what would you be spending that on?
I'm not much of a material person, so I would get the gold and go thrifting or go to the markets just to buy some basic materials so I can fiddle around with them. Otherwise, just invest the rest of the gold.
Invest in what? You're supposed to spend it. You can't invest. You're given it. You're like, here, you have to spend it. If you don't spend it, then it gets taken away from you.
She spent it on investments.
Yeah. Yes, the redhead man is right.
Okay, so what would you invest it in?
Well, shit, Larry, I didn't think about this much.
Crypto.
Well, you're the one who said that you want to invest, so now you gotta think.
Can Annie invest in the bank of Raina that he will somehow put up and scam more people?
Oh, so you're going to fall for one of his scam. Interesting. Okay.
Not fall, become a partner.
Oh, okay. So some sort of like, he's some capital for your next scam. I want in.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Next.
Well, how much did you say I got again?
500 gold pieces.
How many platinum is that?
You can have 1 platinum credit card.
Is that... That's all? That's all I can spend? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'd go and get a pastry, I guess. Not much I can do with that much money.
Goda, are you aware on how much things cost?
Yes, I get a large amount into a sack, give it to a servant, and they go and get me stuff.
Okay. Goda, I just want you to know that a single pastry of your choice is not going to cost you 500 gold.
Oh, okay, well, get me 2 then.
I see.
So it's safe to say, he has no idea and would just instantly spend it. Either he would spend it on something that it wasn't worth, or he would just go into the first shop and still need more money because he needed more money for something, just like buy the most extravagant gown thinking that he will have enough, and he doesn't.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, lastly?
So you said 500 gold. Why didn't you just give it to me then? Fine. Whatever has the highest resale value.
Pokemon cards.
Pokemon cards. Okay, I hear that does well. What is
And they're all
Pokemon?
shiny.
Excuse me, we don't want Nintendo on our ass, Larry. Please rename that.
Perkermon cards.
That's not distinct enough.
Yes, it is. There's several.
The game
there
where
are
you
several
capture things.
R's in that. You can capture them, but you can't make them fight. You can't,
No.
and you also cannot ride them.
No, they just copyrighted the whole capturing thing.
Yeah, I know. It's insane. They patented it.
At least go with Digimon. No one cares about that one.
This is true.
But then there's no resale.
So there's no resale. Exactly. There's no
Larry,
resale
this is
on
your
it.
world. There can be. This could be the universe where Digimon succeeded.
No, it still has to be Perkermern. Perkermern curds.
But hear me out. I have a really good idea. If I do need more coin, there's this guy who doesn't know how much pastries cost. I just usually take it from him.
Okay, that's some great investments on your 500 gold pieces, everyone. And I suppose we should just go into the recap now.
An easy and pleasant morning for all, their routines as ordinary as the Briar Rose village itself. Godard running the inn alongside his beloved sister, Raynor giving a helping hand to his grandfather with the chickens, and Annie, a devoted wife to her wonderful husband Jeremy. All was right with the world until visions of their recent past echoed in their minds. Upon waking from the horrifying delusion, the darkness that enveloped the wedding ceremony dissipated, and the truer form of the village and its people revealed itself. Figures with appendages and extremities crawl and writhe. The leader, grim to be and stub of a man Jeremy, mutating to his true centipede design, wreaked havoc upon his seventh wedding. While valiantly defending themselves, the village surrounding them dropped its idealistic visage. Ruins and rubble upon desecrated walls and broken ceilings lined the pavements. Exploring the remains of this town, our triumphant trio and Gimbal stumble upon riches beyond their comprehension. A barrel of dragon coin is poured into Annie's bag of holding for safekeeping, with everyone taking a few coins for themselves. Feeling the success of their discovery, they decide to search the Delacroix Manor. With the gates opening up and its roses blooming with color, the stress of the day slowly fade as a charming and attentive butler figure introduces himself.
And Raynor, you've entered this house and you see the lights, the gas lamps all flicker on. And you just standing at the precipice of this manor. You hear a voice. Welcome to Delacroix Manor. How may I be of service?
Are you real?
Oh, forgive me. And you see
Oh god.
an individual just sort of appear before you, just almost like 2 feet from you. A tall, well-groomed gentleman. He appears to be tiefling, ashen skin, brown hair swooped back, 2 tiny horns on his forehead, and he's well dressed. Yes, I am Hamlet. I am the house.
You're the house.
Yes, I have been expecting. Oh, it appears that there's 4 of you. And you see Gimbal wave, and he steps into. This place is rich.
Oh, you call this rich?
Yes, it is one of the smaller homes.
Quite small. I think my gardener had a shed about this size.
Your gardener had a shed about this size. This is like half the blocks of the Narrows.
You're joking, right? This is where gardeners live. Did you not see the thing at the front? I'm assuming the bigger mansion's behind it, correct?
No.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't see where I lived.
If you could all just make your way inside here into the foyer, shield yourself from the outside world.
Goddard is absentmindedly walking forwards while just spurting about how this isn't that rich.
As you all walk into the foyer of this manor, you can see these 2 huge staircases that sort of curve its way up to the upper landing and to the next floor. With the 3 of you, and it looks like there may be a 4th, I am to provide services. There are services that will be available for you during your stay. You will have courses of your own. You'll find that you'll also have your own storage of things that you may need. And you'll find that there is also a kitchen where you'll be also provided with food. A lot of my services, however, are limited and limited to you. I was told that if there is anything else that you do require, will come at a cost.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of cost?
monetary, I believe.
Of course.
You will find your chambers in any rooms. It will hopefully be to your liking. I would ask, though, however, if you do not wander the halls, lest you be lost.
I don't think I can be lost in something this small, but which way to the master bedroom?
You would be surprised, sir, but Master Gordar, I believe, if you head up to the landing, up onto the second floor, pick any door, and it will be the room that you require.
That's an unusual spot for a master bedroom to be anywhere that I want it to be, but magic be what magic be.
I'm just going to walk upstairs.
Okay. You head up the stairs. What are the two of you doing? As you see Godar walk up towards the staircase up to the second floor.
Annie's going to walk up to Hamlet and ask him a question. So, Hamlet, is it?
Yes.
With these services, does that include sending letters out to people outside of the manor?
That can certainly be arranged.
Great, because if you've been made aware of our situation, then you would know that we have to report back to a certain Samson.
That would be outside my capabilities, unfortunately. If they are outside the city, then I cannot reach them.
I see. Okay. Well, thank you for your time. And she'll turn around and walk up the stairs following Godard.
For those of you who care to notice, Gimbal has begun to wander.
Oh, let's just pull him right in.
Oh! I wanted to see what's down the hall over
Nope.
there. Oh.
Yeah, you don't get to do anything. We already discussed this. Last time I said, go out, and then you decided to just go out and disappear.
I just did exactly you told me. You told me to go look for them.
Yeah, you're being a little too creative with what I told you to do.
Oh.
Hamlet, was it?
Yes, sir.
Make sure you watch this one here. This one doesn't leave and do anything stupid and dangerous.
Yes. While I am here for most part, my services often require me elsewhere.
Would there be a way of ensuring that he doesn't... Is there anything inside this manor that would get him into any sorts of danger?
Well, yes. If left unattended, he could get lost.
Do we have a dungeon?
If you wish to have a dungeon, there certainly is one, though it will have a cost.
How much would that cost?
Is there a particular size you require?
Big enough for this one.
A single cell? You're not really going to put me down at a dungeon,
Shh! Gimbal, I'm discussing here.
Yes. If you'd like, we could perhaps put a cell by the vault.
Keep him away from the vault. We don't want him touching anything.
Very well. You see him walk just onto the east wing of the manor. You see that there is a door. He opens the door, and when you look into this doorway, the hallway here is ever expansive. First door on the left should lead you down to a dungeon.
How much would it cost?
Services in rendered perhaps 10 gold a night.
10 gold a night for this one?
Yes, unfortunately.
Gimbal, you are so lucky you're not worth 10 gold.
Oh, good. Oh, good. I don't have to stay. Do I get my own room, sir? Yes, well, you aren't on the assigned list, but considering that you are tethered to another, I suppose we can provide a room for you too.
He's not spending it in my room. Send him to Gordar's room.
Didn't you hear I get my own room?
Right, do that then.
Yes.
I also had one last question,
Yes.
just before we do this. You said that there is a storage area.
Correct, the vault.
Would it be possible to put a large amount of gold in?
I imagine that is what storage room and vaults are for.
Okay. So, I have quite a bit of gold on me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to deposit. Would that be safe and away from Lady whatever her face was?
If you mean Mistress Delacroix, unfortunately, no. Everything that happens within this house, anything that is kept, they will have knowledge of.
I see.
Though, if
Okay.
you do fear that they may interject with your own spoils, rest assured that the family has enough money of their own and they would not be interested in it.
Okay. Okay, and if I were to pay you to retrieve a barrel, would that be possible?
Unfortunately not, sir. I cannot leave the premises.
Cannot leave the premises. Okay, I'm going to come back soon. I would like to deposit some gold that I have.
Very good, sir.
Cool.
In terms of the vault, all you need is to walk into any of these doors, but thinking of the vault itself.
Very good.
Would there be anything else?
Nope, I will head to my room.
He disappears. You see Gimbal trying to run off to find his own room. And he gets pulled back by you. Gordar, you look at all these doors, trying to figure out which one is the master bedroom. Majority of the doors here are very unassuming and all very plain, but you do find one that is large enough and is double door, and it is definitely to your taste.
Ah, finally.
Grabs it, just goes to pull.
You open this door, and this room is exactly to your liking.
Ah, I have finally found it.
How does it look?
It is the most gaudy room you could ever think of. 4-post bed with the shale and like the curtains going all around it that are of a silver and gold tapestry with bits of green, the deep chestnut and like red wood throughout. The floors are marble, and the walls themselves are intricately like painted upon with all different murals.
And I imagine that it's quite a large room.
Quite a large room, yes.
You'll also find that at the far end of the room, huge arch windows, and looking out onto the window, you do not see the town outside. You have this looking out these windows. You have this picturesque image of a bountiful garden with nice topiaries, and you see like a little fountain where birds seem to flitter and swim. Very picturesque.
Ah, so this is the gardener's home.
As you entered the room and you've examined it, and it is much to your liking, just behind you, you hear a voice. I suspect that this is everything to your liking, sir.
Ah, that it is.
Not so much surprised as the servants that he held were kind of forced to be quiet themselves and to be there when needed. So kind of,
Ah, yes. It is adequate enough.
I see. If there is any changes that you require, please let me know. And if there's anything else that you do need, be sure to call upon me. Just call my name and I'll be there.
Do you have a library here?
Yes, there is access to the library, but I understand that there will be a charge for them.
How much would this charge be?
Most likely be 5 gold a day.
That is adequate. May I use it?
Yes. You'll find the library down the hall, and he describes this, he points to his right. You'll find a huge green double door with an image of a book. You'll find there on its side a little collection box, if you will. Place in the 5 gold and it will open up to you. Oh, also note that you will not be able to remove any books from the library itself. They must remain in.
I would not want to carry them with me anyway.
Very good, sir. Is there anything else you require, sir?
That is all.
You see him just disappear.
I wish my ones were able to do that.
Annie, what particular door are you looking for?
Something just basic, rectangular, nothing too extravagant, simple enough that the door works.
Okay, so describing an unassuming simple door is every single door that you see before you. You decide you pick one at random and you open it. How does the room look like?
Simple king single bed in the corner, a singular large window, and to the right of the window on the other wall is a massive, massive workbench.
Okay. You also find that there is a wardrobe of, if need be, change of clothes. The window, you look out into the window and you can see not the village before you, but the city streets of Antili.
What the hell? How is this? What? She spends a few minutes just looking outside of the window. Is it like a busy street of Antili, or is it just...
Yeah, we can say it's a street in Edgewater where it's very industrial. It's a very busy street.
Huh. Okay. Well, the wardrobe, does it have a mirror on it?
Yeah, sure.
She's gonna take a few moments to herself to look at herself to see how much she has changed, aged, given the fact that she hasn't seen her reflection in ages.
Yeah, you don't even recognize yourself.
Oh, shit.
Like from someone who was in their like mid to late 20s when you last saw yourself, and then locked up.
Ah. Maybe Godard was right. Maybe this was the wrong haircut. Man. Look at all these wrinkles. And she's like playing with her face, like stretching it, fiddling with it. Oh, God. Well, these clothes are also not for me anymore, I guess. Let's take a look. She's gonna open the wardrobe.
As you open the wardrobe, you hear a voice behind you. Is the room to your liking, miss?
Oh my God. Do you always do that?
I am the house, yes.
I would appreciate it if you would knock on the door before making yourself known, please.
He disappears, and you hear a rap on your door.
Yes?
It is I, Hamlet, the house. May I enter?
You may come in.
He comes in the old-fashioned way, the regular way. That was rather unusual, but to the point. Is the room to your liking?
Yes. Am I able to make amendments as I see fit, though, in the future?
Of course. All you need is
Okay.
ask.
Okay. My first request, then, just one. Do you have a picture frame that can fit this? And she brings up the photo of her and Skinny Pete.
He points to the table. You see his hand gestures towards the workbench. You'll find that there's one right there now.
Okay.
Now there is a picture frame now on the workbench where there wasn't one.
Okay. Thank you.
I see that you have taken interest in the window. He walks towards
Yes.
it, watching the streets.
How is this possible?
Yes. Well, the room itself, the outside, you are not in the city, but these windows are enchanted, if you will. You are seeing the city. This is what is current. And it is a glimpse of something that I imagine I have created for you. Something that you would enjoy.
Yes, it is. It is nice. Thank you.
So I understand that your original workshop was also in Edgewater, hence why I chose those streets.
Is it possible to see an image of Edgewater 30 years ago?
You see him wave his hands, and the image of the current Edgewater completely changes what it was 30 years ago. few hands have been changed. The whatever businesses that you had view of now completely changed to something that you're more familiar with.
Annie takes a very deep breath, very deep inhale, and her arms tighten, and you just see her face become not angry, but just more tight and reserved. That will be all, Hamlet. Thank you.
If you need anything else, all you need is ask.
I will keep that in mind.
He disappears. Rainer, what door are you looking for?
Rainer is unsure. He's just kind of looking. He's just like, all right, well, let's try this one. Oh, no, not that one.
You see, open like monsters, sort of thing, quickly shut it. Eventually, after going through several doors, you find.
Yep, definitely not. Ooh, well.
Also, it seems unassuming, but it does stand out to the rest of the doors. This particular door in itself looks to be beaten and a bit ramshackled.
Okay, this one. He's going to open a door very hesitantly. His hands a little bit shake, but he's just like, I don't. Okay, this is odd. Just open it. And he's going to open and step through.
What does your room look like?
He sees a bed, a very single bed, a bedroll on the floor, a small desk with like a candle on it, with a little hot plate for enough light and food and sustenance, and not very much else. There's a little chest for where you put your stuff.
You also find a arched window, which is seemingly out of place against the setting that is presented before you, and you look out the window and you can see the Narrows, the street that you grew up in. You can see children out and play. You can see the mud, the dirt. You can see people milling about, swearing.
I didn't expect this. It's fine. It's fine. I can move on. Yep.
I take it is not to your liking?
No, it isn't.
Yes. And
Why'd you show me this?
yes, it is what I sensed in you. We can have this changed. What would you like?
Whatever isn't here. Use your brain and do it. Thank you.
As you say that, you see the entire room shift and warble before your eyes as it changes, and the entirety of the room, its size itself, seems to grow and expand. All the furnitures that you once saw now sort of disappear and then reshape and change, and you find yourself in a penthouse. It is not just a room, but an entire penthouse for yourself. And these arch windows now before you, you see a skyline of skyscrapers and tall buildings. I imagine that this would be more to your liking.
Yeah, whatever. Send a message to Gordar and Annie, and let them know that we need to meet tomorrow morning.
Very good, sir. Is there anything else that you need?
Just leave.
You see him disappear.
He's just gonna be throwing shit everywhere.
You see any time that you break anything as it smashes up against the wall, it's almost that rewind effect where it comes back together and back in its place from where you had taken it.
Whatever.
Free
Whatever.
rage room.
Yeah.
Kadar, Annie, you find a small note on your respective desks and workstation. A small note with your name on it, folded.
You gonna pick it up and read it?
It is requesting your presence in the morning with Rainer.
Of course. Okay. And puts it back down and heads off towards the library.
It is nicely written, too. Very nicely written. Is there anything anyone wants to do before you all take your
I want to
rest?
visit the library.
Okay. So you head to the direction into where Hamlet has directed you, and you find that you walk down this hall, and sometimes you see some of the doors kind of like shift at the corner of your eye, unsure whether they have moved or not. And at times, as you've walked past, and then you look behind you, and you can now see a new hallway that has formed that is leading elsewhere. But you continue on, and you eventually find this huge double green door with the iconography of an open book. And on the side of it, you find that there's a little collection box.
I'm going to put 5 gold in there.
Okay. Tick, 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 tick. And as the last golden coin drops, the door opens for you. As you step into this library, the door closes behind you, and it is a massive library. Almost as nice as public libraries are, this is like a private library. And you have tomes and books and grimoires all lined up alongs the wall, with those ladders. You have in the middle of this place kind of like this huge tower? No, like a pylon? Pillar, which a staircase wraps around it. And along it, you see that there's lines of books against the staircase, and it leads up to somewhere higher.
Is that all that's in here? Huh. Thought it would have even rivaled Father's, but this is nothing even close.
Just going to walk in, and is there some kind of, like, what do they call it? A breakdown of what books are in there? Or is it like, how is this organized that he starts going through?
You find, not too far from the entrance, there's this huge rows of file cabinets, and you can see up atop book collection reference, as it's labeled. And you open these file cabinets, and you can find like these little cards which reference books and also where they're located. It is using the Dewey Decimal System.
After like 3 minutes of starting to flick through, she's like,
Butler?
Sir.
Good. I'm looking for books regarding the manipulation and alteration of spells.
I see. One moment. And he disappears, and then just reappears before you with a stack of books now placed upon a work table.
Can you please read them and tell me exactly what I need?
What exactly is it that you need?
I am wanting to find a way to manipulate and change a spell that I use called Sorcerer's Burst.
And how do you wish to alter the said spell?
At the moment, it seems there's a small chance for it to get stronger. I'd rather be able to bounce to somebody else.
Interesting. Allow me a moment to see what I can find. And you see him glide his fingers across the book, almost in a way where it seems like he's gently consuming them. And no less than 30 seconds, he turns to you. This is possible with the requirement of a diamond?
A diamond? That's such a basic gemstone. Do you happen to have any on hand?
I will be more than willing to acquire a diamond for you, but of course for a cost.
I wouldn't expect anything less. How much of this gold coin do you require?
I believe for the size that I can attain, 50 gold pieces.
Well, that works out quite perfectly, doesn't it?
And he pulls up his sack, which has 51 gold, and sits it and like hands it.
You see Hamlet wave his hand, and the bag disappears, and you now see a diamond floating on where the bag once was.
Picks it up, looks through it,
Oh, this is 50 gold worth.
looks at like the clarity, like holds it up to the light to like get the light to reflect, where like the singular beam comes in and the rainbow comes out.
Ah, that is all that is needed? Father used a bigger one as a paperweight. Ah, well, if this is what is needed, then I suppose. Let's have a look, shall we?
And he does the pointer and ring finger, the little beads, and flicks it into the diamond, which then the orangey green light starts to flicker and spin before expanding out as a larger condensed mass of energy before just into a bookshelf.
Before you you feel the magic, you feel that magic well inside you, and just before you send it out, you feel yourself muted. I should mention that a lot of magic will not work within the confines of the house.
Oh, I don't like that feeling. Well, it's good to know. Unless we get attacked, then I guess we're all doomed.
Rest assured that you'll be safe within the confines of this house.
I think it is time for me to retire.
Very good, sir.
Gordon just walks out in a bit of a huff.
He just stands there.
You
No
don't-
emotion, no feeling.
You don't show lessers that you have emotions.
And as you're walking away, you see Hamlet. Just as you pass him, he disappears, and you walk through this double door once again as it closes behind. Is there anything else anyone wants to do?
Hamlet,
You hear a gentle rap on your door once more.
come in.
You see Hamlet enter. Miss?
Annie's still looking out towards the window, and she looks a bit more calm now, a bit more relaxed. Can this window play music?
Not the window itself, madam, but we can have music played within the room if you wish.
Do you think it's possible to play music from this exact scene 30 years ago?
I do not quite understand. What do you mean, music from this scene?
I used to have a warehouse in this area, and whenever I was done with my day, I would always go out and I would hear the same musician busking on the street. I'm wondering if I could get that now.
With your permission, would you allow me to see within your mind?
She pushes her body away from the window that she was leaning against, and she walks over to Hamlet, and she sort of like bows her head as if saying, "Yes, you may."
You, with his hands behind him, his right hands come before you, and he slowly brings it towards your head as his fingers begin to slowly seep into your head. No feeling, no pain, but his hand is now inside your head. No more than 10 seconds as he pulls it out. With your eyes closed, you slowly begin to hear the music that you are referring to. You find now that that's that comfort that you're looking for, that street performer, his music playing.
Thank you, Hamlet. You may go. And Annie's face is scrunching with sadness as she makes her way towards the edge of the bed and sits on the floor and just is herself in the moment.
Is there anything else anyone else wants to do? Okay, you may take a long rest. And with your long rest,
Yay.
you may also level up. So you are now all level 5? All
Level
right.
5, baby! Let's go!
So, let us just quickly discuss on what is it that you all get at your 5th level. Starting from the top.
Hey, let me bring up my my sheet, my physical sheet. Okay, so level 5, Annie as a artillerist can get her arcane firearm, which is when you finish a long rest, you can use woodcarver's tools to carve special sigils into a rod, staff, or wand. But first, Annie needs to create a rod, staff, or wand. But that's exciting.
And what does it, once you do these carvings on said object, what can you do with it?
So I can inscribe those sigils into the object, and it becomes my firearm. Basically, I can use my arcane firearm as a spellcasting focus to my artificer spells. When I do cast an artificer spell through the firearm, I can roll 1d8 as a bonus points to damage using that spell.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Do you want... Because you have such huge ties to your rifle, do you want to be able to use... do that on the rifle? Because currently your rifle is still in its prototype stage.
Yes, I was thinking about that actually, because it's still the basic model. It would be nice, but that means I'd have to... Annie would have to add in some extra parts to it, because the rifle right now is mostly made out of metal. So it has to be... I imagine using woodcarver's tools, it had to be inscribed into wood.
Stock on
So perhaps there'd be some...
And is it all entirely metal?
I would say it's all entirely metal, so there would have to be some wooden parts put onto the rifle itself. Maybe some kind of like decoration, not exactly changing the structure of the rifle.
Some form of wood plating at some places. I mean,
yes,
like because it does tie into your character, your rifle. I think we can do that and have that there.
Okay.
I decided that right now. Godar, what do you get?
I got a little bit stronger. I got an addition to my dex and charisma, so it rounds me out from 13 and 17 dex. 13 dex, 17 charisma is now rounded up, so I gain a +2 to my AC because of draconic sorcery subclass. But I'm not going to tell you what spells I took. I'm going to wait to show you rather than telling.
How dare you? How am I supposed to prepare for a combat?
Sir, you have access to my sheet. You can do your homework.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
But it's more engaging for the fans to find out in the session.
I guess it's more fun for me as well to find out in the session.
You never did your homework, did you?
No, I never do. And lastly, Rainer, what did you get?
So Rainer got a little bit stronger as well, but he also got Font of Inspiration, so he can regain expended uses of Bardic Inspiration on short rest or long rest, and can expend a spell slot to regain 1 expended use of Bardic Inspiration.
Alright, that'd be pretty cool. Okay.
And 2 more spells, which I would love to say and tell the viewers, the listeners, but unfortunately I don't also remember it. So we'll both find out.
Awesome. Alright, so you've all taken your long rest. It is now a new day. How do we all wake up?
I feel like Annie's eyes are red and swollen.
You wake up with swollen eyes, and did you sleep in the bed or did you sleep on the floor?
I want to say that it's like half and half. So like, she was on the floor, being melancholic, and then she tried to crawl her way into bed, but there's like one leg hanging off.
Do you take off your arm when you rest?
Normally, yes, but in this circumstance, no.
Okay. You would also find along the workbench that in your room there is also a place to hang your arm.
That's nice.
How's Godar wake up?
Godar wakes up and looks grumpy as all hell. Even though this is probably the comfiest bed he slept in a long time, very similar to back home, he just wasn't able to. He slept, but it was a restless that he woke up a lot, stressed, new environment, all the stuff that's been happening. You know, the amount of combat that he's had to face recently that he's never had to deal with. It's kind of wearing on him mentally. And more frustrated as well, the fact that he is in a nice bed, but he didn't sleep well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because it's, well, I imagine as well.
It's not that
it's
he's used to bad beds. He's definitely not. It's more that he should have slept well, but his mind is racing on all the things that are happening and dealing with all that. That he's then snowballing into being frustrated that he didn't sleep well in a bed that he should have slept well in, that he always sleeps well in, kind of thing.
kind of like when you, because I do sometimes get that when like staying at a hotel where the bed is nice, but it's not your own bed. So it's comfortable, but at the same time, there's no sense of, there's something missing.
Similar to that.
Yeah. Rainer, before you wake, you find yourself at home. You look around you and everything seems ever so familiar. You can hear voices downstairs, talks. But at the same time, you're in your childhood room and everything points to this was a time before. But your mind is of now.
Mm-hmm.
You wander the old familiar halls and you find yourself shorter than you remember, or what you do know of yourself now, with the realization that you are a child. You head downstairs and you see your father. You see a man leave as you descend down the stairs, and then your father looks up to you.
He's gonna freeze. He doesn't know what to do. He's kind of like frozen in places. He's just kind of like, I swear, if this is the house playing tricks on me, it's not funny. Get me out of here, please.
You hear your father's voice call to you,
No.
telling you to come down the stairs.
No, it's not real. It's not real. It's not real. Not real. He's not there.
You hear his voice once again. Wah, 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 wah.
It's not real. It's not real. It's real. I just have to wake up.
As you say you have to wake up, you look, you close your eyes ever so tightly, and you open it once again just to see your father. And your father, as he speaks, wah, 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 and gold begins to pour out of his mouth.
My
Just
God.
gold upon gold, and then you see the walls and the staircase that you're in all change to gold as you begin to drown in all this gold,
No.
sucking you in,
No.
and you wake. Where do you find yourself in this penthouse? Are you in the bed? Are you in the sofa? Where are you?
He's leaning against the door.
Oh, okay. You find yourself leaning against the door, and whether it was the house or yourself, you are unsure, but it was a very unsettling dream. You all take a moment to prepare yourself for the day, and the three of you reconvene at the foyer of this manor.
You two look like you slept well.
Well, absolutely peachy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at least Annie's married, so that's always a plus.
Yeah, I guess.
Do not mention that again.
Where's the fucking rat?
There is no sign of Gimbal.
Great.
Isn't he a mouse?
Whatever he is.
Butler, where's Gimbal?
Yes, you see him just appear in front of you. I do believe he's in the kitchen, sir.
Okay. Just a quick thing. I figured it out yesterday, but there happens to be a vault here.
Oh?
A vault, huh?
So we can probably put all of the gold that we found yesterday from the bag into that and then just collect the rest of it from the barrel outside.
I have a feeling the stuff outside is... Gimbal will instantly dob on us. It's kind of... I don't think we'll be able to claim that. But at least what we have, if we can keep that hidden, then that'll be good.
I was thinking we could use that second barrel, and bargain for it. You know, sort of like an exchange thing. Could be very valuable, you know.
That is
Yes.
true. But they do currently own us, do they not?
They wouldn't know where it is. If we hide it, then we can bargain the location.
We are the ones who found it. It could be a commission payment of
We're
sorts.
slaves, we don't get anything.
We could always try.
Did you see how easy it was for him to zap our necks just because we said something? You think he wouldn't do that if we were withholding information?
Oh, shit, yeah, the fishbowl.
We could cut off the mouse's tongue.
And he can
Okay, that's a bit much.
he can write.
We'll cut off its fingers too then.
Don't think you understand. The information can easily be gotten through many means, including magic. You're thinking too small.
Should we make him brain dead then?
That's good enough as being
No,
dead,
no,
and
no,
then
no, no,
we're
no.
dead.
Right.
It's better just to avoid it rather than keep poking the ant's nest.
Alright, whatever.
We already have our own. We can leave that barrel where it is for now, and we can just go about our day and get it back later.
Now is later.
Much later.
Greed is what gets one killed. Take what you can, continue to survive. Try and take it all.
You know
and you'll
nothing
be-
about survival. Shh.
No, but I know business. And I know people.
Fair enough.
Looks like you're useful for something after all, Godar.
I am useful for many things, thank you very much. Did you see the dress you were going to wear? I got you a better one.
Did you?
Yes. Little
I
bit.
sure did like that dress as Gimbal walks in from the kitchen with 2 wedges of cheese.
You know what? Maybe that dress wasn't good. I'll get you something much better.
Excuse me.
It was very nice.
Next time you get married to some
Gimbal,
random
where did
person,
you-
I'll get you something much better.
You could get me a suit. That would be much better. I don't really care for skirts.
That is doable.
You see,
Alright, Gimbal, where did you get the
you
cheese?
see Hamlet just reach over you, Annie, and on over his arms you see a suit you requested.
I
believe it is your
I did that.
size.
Thank you. And she, like, reaches for it, and her hands are, like, shaking.
As your hand saying, as you take it, Gimbal is now like standing next to you. I think he's magic.
Uh-huh. Okay, I'm gonna put this away. She's gonna go back into her room and put the... She's gonna try on the new suit.
It's nice. It's a nice cut of suit. It fits very well. It even came with, like, as you've put on the pant legs, right? Shoes just appear on your feet that matches the suit itself.
Oh my god. Wow.
As you're checking yourself out with this nicely cut suit downstairs at the foyer,
Uh-huh.
Gimbal turns to the both of you. So what are we gonna do about that gold? As he's eating like this huge wedge of cheese.
Well, we can't exactly carry it with us, but it's not like anyone else is around this area. You just cover it up and figure out what we could do when we come back.
So you're going to tell Samson about the gold?
I mean, it is what we found, is it not? Are you trying to keep it for yourself, little one? I didn't realize that
know
you...
what you're talking about as he slowly heads towards the door.
Gora
And he's just-
leans in, the snakes flicking out their tongues, sniffing him.
I didn't realize that you had such avarice.
I don't know what you mean. And you can see that he's actually put on a little weight. He's been eating all night. And he's slowly heading towards the front door. I think I forgot something outside.
Gora steps behind him.
I don't think you are.
I sure am.
Are you now?
Yes?
Butler,
Sir.
you have handcuffs.
Yes, it'll come at a cost of 2 gold.
Gora's going to put his hand into the pouch of why am I forgetting his name right now? The mouse.
Gimbal?
The mouse
Gimbal.
Gimbal.
He's going
The
to
mouse.
just like reach in, grab whatever coin he can, and just pull it out and go to hand it.
Wait, hold on a second. Did we, because last time, did you guys give him a split of the gold?
He
Yeah.
took it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got some.
I think he took like 3.
Okay. So that would be in his pack, because there were sizable coins.
They were
Mhm.
they were big palm-sized coins that weigh like 10 kilos
Yeah.
each.
As you take it and as you're about to hand it, look, I say that we keep the gold.
Oh?
Look, I have 3 here, and this isn't enough to pay for my school fees. So I'm still in debt. I took this job to pay off what I need to pay off, my student loan.
That's
So,
real.
Gora is going
I-
very snake-like and is kind of like leaning around, just like,
And how much gold do you need for this?
Well, I am currently in debt of 10,000 gold.
Do you think there was 10,000 gold there?
No, but it's a start if we can split it. And if we find anything of greater value along the way, and if we keep it off the books, so to speak.
and leans in even closer, that he's like only an inch away, nose to nose, with the snakes as well are like licking just off the fur, tasting him.
What guarantee do you have that you're not going to squeak? The others...
As he squeaks. Well, as I said, we keep it from the rest.
Yes, but if they ask you,
A little bit closer.
what guarantee do you have that you're not just going to fold?
Well, I don't tell Samson everything. I only tell him what is pertinent to my job.
And if he asks, what did you find that could help?
Well, to my understanding, we're already well stocked on what we do need to have some sort of reclamation or rebuilding of this town. It is not... He's not funding this expedition. The Delacroix is, if I understand. Yes, my brother and sister are the one who is funding this expedition. And rest assured that whatever you do find, they would have little to no interest to it. Monetary, that is.
Do I believe Gimbal?
I can give you... You can go ahead and give me an insight roll.
Can I also do it because I'm listening?
Sure. For those of you who don't believe him, you can go ahead and give me an insight roll.
I don't have a great insight. I'm the other way around. I'm the intimidation persuasion person. That's a total of 11.
Mhm.
5.
With the 11, you can tell that he is telling the truth. He, from his words, he is, the only information that he does give is pertinent to his work, what he's asked for him. Rainer, you're like a bit, I don't know about this guy.
Yeah, he seems like a weasel. What the hell?
Yeah, you're more of a weasel than a mouse, if anything.
After he hears this, does the whole like around the back, like head first, like kind of snake movement, comes up behind Gimbal.
And how much did you want of your cut?
Well, I think it may be fair for maybe splitting everything 4 ways. There's 4 of us.
Ah, interesting. How much of the combat did you do?
I can write. I can write. As he pulls out his book, he puts down the wedges of cheese that he has, and he pulls out his book.
And so can I.
Yes, but you forget, I hold leverage, sir.
And how is that?
I can tell Samson what you have. And surely he would like to line his own pocket too.
And you would lose it as well.
That may be the case, but I still have the upper hand.
I fail to see so.
Fine. Dora. He's got a point. But, look at it this way. You start walking around doing stupid things, we won't try to save you. It's increased cut for us. You die. Well, we do have to report you, but we die with you. That means no one wins. So you have to listen to us.
I did listen to you.
You didn't.
You told me to go out and look for them, which I did.
Okay, we're back to negotiation. Gora, feel free to do whatever you want.
How about...
Leans over him intimidatedly.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
and is going to say, 15% for you, the rest is split amongst us. If you deem more positively towards us in future endeavors, we can start pushing you towards an equal cut.
Let us test his resolve. Give me an intimidation check with advantage. You just have to beat a 15.
That's a natural 20 with plus 7, so 27.
Deal.
What a perfect natural 20.
he didn't even want, like, at that point, he doesn't want to just,
That's
like,
so
negotiate.
good.
Like, you can tell, like, just from body language, all of you can tell sort of, like, he's biting more than he can chew, basically. And it's clear that this is something that he hasn't, like, sort of done. You could almost say that you are all slightly rubbing off on him with some shifty, dastardly deals.
Goros stands back up.
Perfect. I'll get right to writing the contract.
Contract for what?
The amount that this one gets of the cut of what we find.
Oh, fair enough.
May I suggest something?
Yes.
It would seem that the 4 of you, have entered some bond. Perhaps we can make that an unbreakable bond. This way, no one is cheated, no one can cheat, and everyone is true to their word.
And what would that entail?
It is a spell that will bind you all, and whomever breaks this bond, whomever breaks this deal, is punished.
Sort of like the smuggler's code.
It is punished through excruciating pain of death. So if you believe this one will step out of line, he will pay for it with his life.
But what are the specifics of this
Therefore-
if one accidentally does this without realizing it? Would one still die? I'm not sure that I want to willingly take that chance if I am unknowingly swindled and do not realize it.
Yes, well, you'd have to be hyper aware of your own agreement. No loopholes. Straight to the word.
I think you guys are forgetting about these. And she's pointing towards the collar on their neck. If he dies, we die.
I have
either
not
way.
forgotten about this. That was why I was about to say, no, I do not want to do this agreement, because if he is absent-minded or one of us does not realize they are going against this code, then all, or individually, we could just die without realizing it.
Mhm.
This is not a safe nor sound business venture.
Especially with him.
Do you wish me to draft this contract then?
No, I will do it myself.
Very good, sir. Do any of you require any assistance from me at this present?
The vault. Show Annie the vault.
And he gestures to the west wing, and you'll find on the first door on your right, if you open it, it'll lead down to the vault.
Cool. Do you want me to come too?
Yes.
Oh, I want to see the vault.
No, you're good here. Contract.
Gimble, no, you stay.
But he's writing the contract. He
And
points at
who's
Koto.
signing it?
I thought we were all signing it.
We are, but I'll get them to sign last. You'll be signing just after me.
Oh, okay.
And wouldn't you want to make sure that you're as favorable as possible and look over this contract?
He's
Even
already
I
shit
would
his
know.
pants,
Yeah.
metaphorically.
Yeah.
He's already shit his pants metaphorically. So.
Yeah, he's just twisting the knife a little bit.
Yeah.
Godar has gone into full business mode. It's just loose, like the loopy handwriting. It's in common, but is writing the contract.
Yeah, you'll find that there is a desk ready for you with papers and everything. So, Rainer, Annie, you head to the west wing and the first door on your right. You open it and you see a stone staircase heading down. You see torches begin to light up along the way.
I'm not one for basements like this, but... You go first. And she's like pushing you forward,
Whoa.
Rainer.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
You head down this basement, and you find as you descend and reach the bottom of the stairs, you find yourself in this massive room, which is a workshop. And there you see standing just by the archway at the bottom of the stairs is a hulking orc with his arms crossed, hairy, with wolf-like features, with a huge, you can see a huge great sword just by his side. And he looks at the two of you, and he gestures towards a desk which sits at the middle of this room. And you can see a warforged just sitting behind the desk. And behind him you see a huge sort of vault door.
Mhm.
A very McDuckian style vault door.
Wow.
Yes, you. Oh, I know you too.
You do. How?
I drove you guys around town.
Oh. I see. It's good to see you again, I guess.
What do you want?
We're here to inspect the vault.
You can see the vault door right there.
We're here to make a deposit.
You hear him sigh. And this guy, he's like wearing rags, and he's got like this tattered cloak over him. He's got these welder's goggles on, and also a gas mask over his face. As he adjusts his cloak, as he moves to below his desk, you can see that he has his right arm is this gigantic sort of metal robot arm, and then you can see his left arm, which is like really thin and spindly. His giant robot arm has like 3 digits, the thumb, and 2 big phalanges, and then the thinner one you can see far more intricate fingers. And you see him reach over and he pulls out a piece of paper as he slides across the table. make sure you put your name, and the amount that you're depositing, or whatever item or treasure that you're putting away.
Just a few
Nice
questions.
arms.
Question.
Just a few questions. How do we reach this gold if we were to withdraw it?
You return here.
Would we have to come back here?
Most likely. You weren't provided with documents, a bag,
A document bag?
or even a horde's person bag.
No.
Then you'll have to come down.
Where would we get those bags?
Were you not assigned? Wait a minute. And then you just see he turns, and you see him put a finger to where you would assume where his ear would be. And you just sort of hear him whisper, "Jabba, jabba." If you want to listen in on what he's saying, go ahead and give me a perception.
Animal.
DC 12.
And you got a 12?
Irene got 11.
Okay. So, Renner, you're just making out a few words here and there. You're not getting the full sentences. Annie, however, you're hearing the sentences that he is saying. And he says, you can hear him say, how come they don't have a bag? What? So they should. So they have to come. More work for me. Work for me? Me? More? You see him adjust himself. And he looks over to the orc, and he looks at the both of you. I can't give you any of the bags. Unfortunately, they are well counted for. So if any retrievals of items that you need that is stored here, you'll unfortunately have to come down and also fill out these forms.
What if we were to make our own bags?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you said that you have some yourselves, but you can't distribute them to us for whatever reason. If I were to make one and give it to you so that I have access to the vault with only items that we deposit, is that possible?
You're a fellow tinkerer, aren't you?
Something along those lines.
You're unsure of, like, he just goes silent, but you can feel his eyes on you. You can't see him through the welding goggles, but you can just feel him almost sizing you up.
And he's going to do the same. She's also going to size him up.
And then he takes a moment, he looks around. I can't give you... And he looks again, kind of trying to... What's the word? Trying to be subtle on looking over to see if the orc is watching. I cannot give you one of the bags. But I do have one of these. And he puts down a smaller satchel. About A4 size.
Annie, you've got this, right?
I believe I do. Why? What are you
Rainer's
doing?
gonna stand up and then just walk towards the orc, kind of like trying to get him to look away from the desk, and he's gonna be on the other side. He's like, "So, big guy, what's your workout routine? Those muscles real?"
Not here to talk to you, little one.
Well, we're talking right now. Come on, just tell me the routine, man. I'm trying to get swole for the ladies.
Give me a distraction roll. Is there a distraction roll?
Performance?
Yes, performance. Thank you. Yeah. You know what? He'll go against his insight.
Okay.
All right. So you just have to beat a 13.
He has a 9.
You feel he uncrosses his arms, and you feel these huge meat hooks just grab you by the shoulder, picks you up, and then puts you to the side.
Just so greedy. Wouldn't even share your tips. Well, is it diet?
You see him adjust himself, and he glares at you for a brief moment. You know, I used to cut elf ears.
Is that how you went buff?
You say that? Some elves that don't shut up.
Couldn't be me. So, these elves that don't shut up, where do you find them? Like markets?
Annie, as Raynor has left your side, and you can hear him behind you speaking to the big orc man, almost trying to distract him. You can see this individual before you, this warforged, sort of straightens himself out slightly, and you can see his hands are just on the desk, but you notice on his left hand, more one with finer fingers, one of his fingers, his index finger, you can see that he is writing with it on a piece of paper. And as he finishes writing, he subtly glides the paper towards you.
She's leaning forward over the table and is going to read it without actively touching it. What does it say?
It's upside down, but yeah.
Oh, true. Okay. She flips it around then.
Yeah. The note that he had written says, "Take the bag. You may have access to the vault via this bag, but you will still need request forms, both for deposit and withdrawals."
She's gonna lean in a bit more towards this warforge. She's gonna whisper, "Is this vault shared by anyone else?"
Yes. This is the Delacroix vault, and it holds an immense amount of wealth.
Do they have access to whatever we deposit?
I understand that whatever. Let me try that again. Whoever deposits anything in there is theirs. So only they may withdraw it.
Okay, good to know. On the piece of paper, is there like a place to sign?
The one he wrote on?
Yep.
You see he put his finger on it and it burns away, ever so slightly, to leave no evidence of the favor he's giving you all.
I see. Well, it was a pleasure
But
doing
here
business.
is the deposit form, and he slides over a stack of them. So you know how like it's on a pad and then you can just rip them from the top.
Mm.
So he gives you 2 stacks, one for withdrawals and one for depositing.
I see, and we just have to keep these on our person at all times.
Correct.
Very well.
Oh, he looks over. What would you be saying right now to the big guy?
Okay, what would he be saying? I heard that like orcs were big everywhere. Is that real? Cause that can't be true, right? Cause then you need bigger pants. I guess not.
And Tink, as Tink looks over, he leans in towards you. Just be sure that you put in the forms in first before making a deposit. Understood?
Understood. It's a pleasure doing business with you. And she extends her left arm to shake
His left arm. Okay, yeah, interesting. So he extends his he looks at you for a moment and unsure of like this interaction, like almost hesitant at first, but then reaches out and shakes your hands.
What is your name?
What is it with you people and giving thing names?
It is polite.
Nothing's ever real to. He now goes and rants on of having names for things, and it's just like nothing is ever real to any of you unless you've given it a name. And as he raises his voice, yes, Raynor is like talking to this big guy. I keep it down there, settle down.
Yeah, we're having a conversation.
Tink, you see him sort of stiffens in front of Yanni. They call me the Tinkerer.
The Tinkerer. Fitting.
You know that name, Annie. He invented the camera. So you know those photos that you see in the newspaper and everything? The original design was by this man, which was, oddly enough, 80 years ago. 80 odd years ago.
Thank you for your service, Tinkerer.
Oh, I'd like you all to do me a favor while you're all out there. Never been, well, I say that. Anyway, and you see him beginning to rummage through the things just by his desk. He's like pulling out these boxes, and he hands you a cube about the size of your palm. It fits in the size of your palm. And you recognize this to be one of the earlier camera prototypes. You just press this button on the side, and then the lens comes out to the front and takes a picture. And it's an early prototype, but it's the only one I have here. Holds about 24 pictures.
Mm-hmm.
If you do see any dragons, take pictures for me.
I see. Okay.
That's all. And he's like tapping on his desk with his fingers. You may all leave now.
All right. Thank you. Takes the camera and she walks towards the stairs, tapping Raynor on the shoulder. Let's go.
Fine, don't tell me that.
Oh, hold on, you forgot. And you forgot. He points to the forms and also the small satchel.
Oh shit. Yep. She goes back, takes the satchel, puts the forms underneath her right arm, and she walks off.
Mm-hmm. You all reconvene. You find Godard has now finalized this contract.
Sign here, and here,
Yes.
and here,
Yes.
and here,
Yes.
and here.
Oh my god, how many do I have to sign? It's like I'm back at school.
Yes, well, if you want this to be if you want your money, then you will sign here as well.
Fine.
Walks over to the rest of them.
He didn't need to sign all there. Just sign here.
You're a funny thing, Godard. A very funny thing.
Well, thank you. I'm good at everything.
Okay, so we need to get back because we were supposed to be back yesterday afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to let the expedition know that they can return here.
At first?
Yes, I think it probably is good that we head off. You said we had a couple of days leeway, correct?
At least a week before they kill you. Well, Samson.
I, for one, don't want to die when we've just gotten a small week's worth of pocket money.
Wait. Shouldn't we bring the gold in the vault?
Right, about that. And she's going to get the documents out, the withdrawal and the deposit forms, and put them in front of Raynor, like hand them to him.
Mm-hmm.
So in order for us to put the gold inside the vault, we have to sign this form, and then we put it in.
Okay.
And whatever we deposit can't be accessed by anyone else besides us. We just have to do this withdrawal form, and then we can take it out whenever we please.
Okay. Well, we better head to that barrel. We'll deposit everything that's in there.
Do you mind if I can deposit whatever's in this bag as well? I want to use it for something else.
We'll do it all at once then, because then I don't know if we have multiple sheets.
There seems to be plenty enough unless we find even more gold.
There's at least
Okay.
100 sheets on each of the pads.
Okay. Well, we can test it then.
Alright, let's make our way. Actually, wait, Gimbal, where did you get those giant blocks of cheese?
In the kitchen?
Alright, I'll be right back. And Eddie's
There's a
going,
lot of food there. And then like he rushes over and then like he pushes the double door just between the two staircases and he opens it. And as he opens this double door, you all see a large dining table with an entire breakfast spread on it. A continental breakfast, if you will.
Which continent?
Each and every one of them.
uh-huh. Wow, that is,
Oh, goodness.
that's a lot of food.
Well, that is good. I was starting to be a bit peckish. We have a long road ahead of us, and it might be good to get some food while we can.
Indeed.
Sounds like a good idea.
Good, I was just gonna walk forwards, grab a plate and start, like, filling it up.
And as the four of you have breakfast...
Is there fish?
Fish for breakfast? Maybe.
Brother, are you...
Am I Filipino? I don't know. Am I?
I'm like, are you not Asian? What?
Am I?
Are you?
As breakfast is spread before the four of you, and you begin to dig in, you all hear a word from our sponsor. Hey guys, Larry here. Listen, we're gonna put the jokes aside for this break, just for a little bit. So you know that awesome opening and closing theme we have? Well, I just want to give a little shout out here. So the guy who made those tracks is actually a friend of ours, and he goes by the name of Knife Trick. And if you like our theme, so I was just wondering if you guys could just give him a little follow on Spotify. Dude already has a few albums out, and his stuff's pretty sweet, you know? I actually have a few of his tracks on my playlist, so you know it's fucking good, right? Anyway, give that guy a follow. That's Knife Trick. KNIFETRICK. No spaces. Again, that's Knife Trick, no spaces. You'll also find the link in our description. So if you just check out on the episode description right now, you can see that there's a link to his Spotify page. Alright, so we should probably get back to the show. No doubt I'm doing something awful to my players. Am I right, guys? And welcome back. Be sure to support our sponsor right there. I totally 100% support them in every which way. I totally buy their products, whatever it may be.
Nice save.
Very good.
You know how tempted I am to pull up something horrible that would throw you in the worst light. Be like, Larry, you buy this? You support them?
Yeah, I'm gonna double down. Yes, I do!
That's like that thing from Futurama.
Larry, I didn't...
Taro's powder.
Oh.
Taro's powder. It's like made from crushed executives.
Yeah.
Larry, I didn't realize you liked mortar made from orphans.
Oh, dude, you know me. I need the orphans. I need their tears. I need the whole set. I need their tears. I need their crushed up bones.
It's organic.
Exactly.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Okay, so we go back to the three of you heading towards the house that is across the street. As you exit the house, you find that just outside the confines of the manor itself has now changed. Has been well manicured. The worn out sort of topiaries are now back in place, like restored would be the word. You can see a few fountains to your left and to your right, and the pathway towards the gate is now well groomed. It is no longer overgrown with grass, and the thorns that engulf the vines and thorns that engulf the house once more. You can not once more. Sorry. Let me try that again. The vines and the thorns that once engulfed the house no longer engulf the house and is along the lines of the fencing. You can see that it's has a sense of order to it. The fence and the gate itself has now been restored to its former beauty. Except the town. The town is still a shithole.
Beautiful.
So you make your way through and you enter the house once more, and you enter the room where you have the remainder of the one barrel of dragon coins.
Okay, let's get this over and done with. And Annie removes the A4 size pouch from her backpack.
Satchel.
She sets it down on the floor and she starts filling out the deposit form for what was in her bag of holding.
So you don't know the value of the gold that you do have, but you do have it in weight. So that is what you need to put in the form. You'll need to put like dragon coins weight of X.
Coin 126 kilograms. Color gold. Duh. Yeah, I guess that's it. And then she's going to rip off that sheet of form, shove it into the bag, and wait for anything to happen.
As you slip the page into the satchel, you see as it slides in, it sits there and then it disappears, and you now see the satchel is a whirling vortex.
Okay, cool. She removes her bag of holding, opens it, dumps all of the coins in there.
The noise and the sound of the clanking gold metal pouring into the satchel, each piece, it is almost comical to see the small satchel, and you see all these coins as it sort of pours into this bag in this impossible manner. And you all manage to put every last coin in.
Well, that was easy. Okay.
And then you see a piece of paper fly out of the bag.
She grabs the piece of paper. What does it say?
It is a receipt. It has it says dragon coin deposit, and it has the amount in weight, and it also has the date on today, and it has 3 of your names on it.
Huh, cool. Gimble's name's not on there, is it?
No, he only knows about the 3 of you.
Fair enough. Alright, well, that was easy. Rainer, do you want to hold on to this receipt?
Sure.
There you go. Alright, next barrel. If my bag has the capacity of 226 kilograms, we can try and fit it into my bag and just do the same thing. We need to get an accurate reading after all.
We can say it's about the same.
Alright. Fills out another form, 226 kilos, does the thing, shoves the barrel's worth of dragon coin into bag of holding, shoves the form into the satchel, shoves the bag of holding gold into the satchel.
2 pieces of paper flies out. As you grab
Rainer
them,
catches it, yeah.
one of them is a receipt and the other one is a note. And it is in Tink's handwriting with a simple question of, why did you deposit it twice? Why didn't you do it all at once? That's all it says. With several question marks to it.
Can she write on it and send it back into the bag?
You can try.
Okay, Gimbal,
Ah,
can I borrow a pen?
you have one there. How did you fill out the form?
Shut up, Gimbal.
Oh.
Shut up, Meg.
She writes down his response to Tick. She writes down.
Yeah, go on.
I had to get the exact weight. She shoves it back into
As
the
you-
bag.
As you shove it in the bag, it doesn't go anywhere. It just stays.
She shoves it in again harder.
No change. It seems that it would only accept forms and then the items that follow within.
Okay. Alright. She shoves that note into her pocket, puts the satchel on. That's it.
It's still kind of early, but if we leave now, I think we should make it back to the encampment maybe around the evening. And then we can get everybody to make their way here. We can travel with them.
Alright.
Okay. What we're going to do here is, instead of doing a whole backtracking thing, we're going to fast forward 2 days. And you are all now here at Briar Rose, along with the expedition team. And work has now begun on rebuilding this town. You can see that the first building that they have worked on has been Samson's base of operations, if you will, and then with still a few places that they could put up tents for their sleeping arrangement. They're also building up the inn that you all stayed in. And you've spent the past few days not doing much. You've also discovered that with your... what would your report have been to Samson? Like, what details would you had given him?
I think Raynor's not very nice to Samsung. So he would just be very snarky and get shocked.
You also find that Gimbal has also given his report to Samson. He has presented it to you guys to show the information that he's giving in part of the deal, and the information that he's given Samson in terms of what he's learned about whether any of you were affected by any magical sickness whatsoever. He's reported in terms of the wildlife. And he did report the incident that had happened here at Briar Rose, and a lot of his wording was straight to the point. So,
Okay.
Is it still written as if he thought that everything that was there? Because he was a bit confused.
yeah, it is. He still thinks that
That it was
yeah.
it went to a different place, kind of thing.
Yeah, it is most definitely there.
Goraz would be, straight to the point. The similar thing, but it wouldn't have his uncertainty. It would be the same of like, this is what happened. We came here. Some creature was appearing to be like this. The villagers were infected. They forcefully tried to marry Annie, and then we stopped it.
Congratulations on your maritals.
It'd be like filled with like, very formal business lingo and all that kind of stuff, like breaking it all down.
Okay.
Synergy.
Would the manor be mentioned in any capacity?
I mean,
I don't think... No, I don't think the manor
No.
itself
I'm assuming we would
be
have talked about this
mentioned.
on the way here.
I feel like the manor would just be known as like, oh, we found a building that's safe to live in.
Okay. So during your time as well, considering on how pretty this manor is, Samson would have tried to take in it as his base of operations, but you would find that no one had been granted access to the house.
He doesn't have a key.
Regardless on whether you guys opened it, he would not be let in. But Gimbal is able to go. Same thing with Bart Simpson, the America, Australia, America, Australia, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So he reluctantly had to have his own place. And you've spent the past few days just either, if any of you do help out, or just spend your time in the manor. On the second day, you would Gimbal would come to the three of you. Guys. Oh, hey, fellas. Hello. He's in the manner like in the foyer. Fellas. Hello.
Oh, goodness. Yes, Gimbal.
Samson wants to see us all.
All right. Well, I don't know where the others are.
Goras just didn't even check. Just walked straight instead of like heading down the stairs.
Annie! Rainer!
Oh, for God's sake. What?
We're being summoned by Samson!
Mother. Damn it. And she shoves the pen down on her notes that she was working on at her desk. And she leaves her room, slams the door shut.
You come down. You see Gimbal just standing there. We need to go. Rainer!
Rainer's gonna like stumble, like kind of walk out. His shirt is really disheveled. He smells of alcohol and cigarettes. His hat is kind of on weirdly, and he's like, "What do you want?
Samson needs us."
Why?"
I imagine for work of what you guys are supposed to do.
Oh, great, yeah. We're slaves, great. Do we still have to look after you?
Yeah, I have to be with you. I need to make notes.
Oh my god, this is a nightmare. Alright, let's go.
So the four of you head to through town, and you can see that most of the porters have begun construction on a lot of these buildings, or restoration of these buildings, till eventually you are brought to where Samson is now housed. You all enter, and you can see Samson sitting behind a desk, a makeshift desk currently. Oh, it's good to see the three of you just lounging about and doing nothing.
What do you want, Samson?
Yes, well, there is a reason the three of you are here. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to send the three of you out once more.
Hey, this is a nice place. It's not as nice as my place in the manor, but it's good. It's good, I guess.
Little shock to your neck.
Every time you do that, I think nicely of you.
Mind your manners, boy. Anywho, come. Look here. And on his desk, there is a map of Matusia. Looking at this map, it is aged. It's quite old. We are currently here. And he points at Briar Rose on the map, which is at the east end of the country. And we came in through here, and he points at the checkpoint gate of the wall. This was before the wall was built, but this is where we came through. Now, during the war, there were several explosions that happened at several different points. And I'm sending you off to one of them points, which isn't too far from here. Down south, and you see him glide his finger across the map, southwards to southwest of Briar Rose, and it is close to the edge of the border of the country. I believe that there was one down here, from old reports suggest. I will need you all to go there and check that place out. Quite interested in knowing exactly what it was, that whatever it was. Learn what you can.
And when do we leave?
Whenever you're ready. Preferably right now. However, if you wish to leave in the morning, you're more than welcome to. Settle your affairs or whatever affairs that you have left.
Okay, cool. And she's gonna leave the tent. Not the tent, the room.
I did not dismiss you, madam.
Oh, shut your stupid face.
As before you could even finish the sentence, a shock runs through the course of your Now, learn your place. bring yourself back here. His face is got like, he's always speaking with this like wide grin. And he looks at the three of you. Once again, you'll be taking gimbal. You will be needing to take notes of the land. And the situation still stands. If anything should happen to him, it'll be your lives. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, we do.
Very good. It should take you at least 3 to 4 days to get down there, by the looks of things. Perhaps even 5. I would suggest not wasting any time. And just get there as soon as possible. Then report back to me. Are we clear?
And how long do we have to get back?
Well, if I don't hear back from you in 2 weeks, well, you can only imagine what could happen. You are now dismissed.
Immediately takes off.
Out with you. Yeah, out with you.
Good day, sir.
Good day to you.
See a fish.
There's like the half bow and
Yeah.
retreats.
What did you say, Rainer?
See a fish. And then he's gonna flip him off.
Slight shock as you flip him off. As you're about to exit the room, there's that shock that you get for flipping him off. You see that, Gimbal? They must learn respect, and you do that by brute force. As you all walk out.
As Gimbal gets flashbacks all the time, we just dragged him around by rope.
He didn't report any of that.
Yeah.
All the awful things that you guys did, he didn't report any of it.
We kept him alive.
Save his life.
He would have died
You
otherwise.
must understand that now.
I don't know. I think he's got a bit of plot armor.
I don't know about that. If that dragon decided to breathe over us, he was definitely dead.
Yeah. And with that, with your new mission ready to go. Oh, let's settle your affairs before we end. If any of you have anything to do before the morn.
Oh, please, I don't have any affairs. I'm not tied down to any single person.
I see. You hear a voiceover. I see.
Look straight at camera.
Annie, you do, however, if you'd like to go see Blackburn.
Yes, I would.
Okay, so before we do, I will also ask Rainer, is there anything in particular you'd like to do as well?
Find a nice bench, get drunk, smoke a cigarette.
Okay. You find it. We'll go to that. As simple as it is, you'll find that at the manor, those things can be provided for you with a fee.
Mm-hmm.
So
Is there one at the town that's being rebuilt?
they did not bring alcohol with them. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of the supplies that they bought is essentials like food, the livestock, but booze was not on the list of essentials.
That makes sense.
Yeah. As unfortunate as it is, because I too would be spewing.
Yeah. Like, did I have medical alcohol? I think that'll work.
More metha. What's the word?
Bit of fruit juice, bit of medical alcohol.
Oh my god. Whiskey.
Now it's a party.
All right. So Annie, you find there is an area in town where Sasha Blackburn has set up her own base of operations. There now has the miniature forge that she has, and you can see some working on a proper forge being put together. As you approach, Annie, it is good that you're here.
It's good to finally see you.
Yes. Come sit. I'll need to see your arm.
Yes. As she's taking a seat, she detaches her arm from her shoulder. Ah, there.
She takes it from you and she places it at the table. Now, I did manage to make the adjustments that you wanted, and you can see that she has now pulled out these aluminium platings as per your request, and I'll need some time with this arm to be able to have all these attachments on them. And also, per your request, I did make a design, and she pulls out this plan for the open palm as a storage, as you requested as well. You won't be leaving anytime soon, are you?
I'm afraid I will be heading off in the morning.
I see. So she looks around and give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
And she pulls out a like a clipboard, and you see her going over it. There is quite a bit of things to do, but I think I can put those on hold for today, and I can have this ready for you for tomorrow before you leave.
Do what you can for now.
You okay with that?
Just do what you can for now.
All right, leave your arm with me, and I'll have it all sorted.
All right.
You see her, she sits there for a moment, and she's like staring at the arm and the pieces and also the plan, as she pulls out a cigarette and she lights and smokes. And with your next mission ready, set to go to investigate a explosion site, that's where we're going to end it.
Oh.
Pick it up next time on the next episode, which would be, this is episode 8, yes?
No. So. Yes, episode 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Or is this episode 9?
No, it is episode 8. I double checked with the folders. It's episode 8.
Yeah, okay, good.
Cool.
Next time.
All right.
Oh no.
Next
Yep.
time on Beginner's Luck.
So, goodbye, everyone. Say bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
See ya. Comment.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Comment.
Leave a comment. See you in Table Talk.
See ya. Good night, Mrs. Upmonic. Mwah.
What?
And welcome back, everyone, to Table Talk. That was a great episode. Guys, I had a lot of fun. That was so good. You guys were so good. I loved it.
It was very good. Very enjoyable. Yes.
I like the.
I was trying to think of a very smart dad joke about my table not being able to talk, but my brain went numb. So
You're not there yet.
That's real.
Robert.exe stopped working.
Very good. Not good. Funny. I like the role playing for this session. That was so nice and so refreshing after all the combat. Oh my god.
Mhm.
And a little bit of character development too.
It's interesting to see, we see more of Godar's taste and the riches that, he thinks he has compared to a founding family.
Yes. Yeah. It's all about perspective. When Godard said that, this library is small or whatever it was, right? I was hoping that you'd try to wander on your own because you would have gotten lost. Yeah.
Just like how big it is.
But it instantly was too much effort for him, so he's like, all right.
Yeah.
Butler, find me what I need.
Delegation.
So even, yeah, exactly. So even with the fact that you guys are still prisoners, I sort of want to give some sort of perks. I think that's what they would have wanted for you, hence why only you have access to the manor. Nobody else has access to the manor. And with Tink giving you also that bag under the table, so to speak, which was kind of funny. Like fucking Rainer killed
I
it. Fucking
Doing
killed
what he does best.
loved Raina this session so much because there's so much happening. It's like a whole like a swirl of all the things that are happening, of the way he's retaliating, but also like the things he's personally going through, and it's just like compounding. Like the spring is getting tightened and tightened and
Oh, yeah.
tightened, and I'm loving seeing that. I wish Gordar was a bit more of a caring person to interact, but it's just I love seeing that just like tighten and tighten and tighten, and like seeing how he's going to react like under this constant, both personal and external pressure.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I liked it when the big guy picked him up and just moved him to the side.
Yeah.
Very comical.
He's like, enough with you.
Yeah. Let's get some highlights up in here.
Okay. My personal highlight was actually finding out that Hamlet could get the sound of what the streets were like 30 years ago from Annie's head. I really liked that, and I liked how she had that little bit of moment to herself. Otherwise, I like also Raina's just whole development just now. It's so good.
I'll say the same for me. I loving there was a lot of progression with Raina's like internal story at the moment. I really like that. I like the flashbacks and all that kind of stuff, and the way he's dealing with that / not dealing with it, and that kind of thing. And like just seeing that like turmoil and that story, that underlying story that's happening at the moment.
Yeah. You guys have given me a lot of stuff, and parts of me is a bit disappointed. So like, because I could fully explore all this stuff if the setting was within the city itself,
Yes.
within Antilles, right? So I'm trying to find ways on how to explore these things for you guys, so we can develop your characters further. And Avia gave me a lot of stuff with Rainer, and they're just good. Like, not to say that both of yours aren't good
No, fuck
either.
you.
Like they're good as well, but because I just recently consumed it, right? The stuff so it's just like, bro.
The gears in your head are turning.
That is that would be a very difficult thing, is because we've always only ever been in the city walls. Now that we're going externally, how do you, if you ever do, tie that back into the backstory of that kind of stuff? Like we are, because we are using those things that happen to the characters to push what choices we make and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, Gordar is obviously the way he is because of the way he grew up, because of the way his father treated him, because of the way his sister treated him, but the way the family is. Like, he's continuing that path because that's how he is, and just applying that out here. It's hard to actually be like, okay, well, you know, here's the father. That's what I like with like us going and meeting people from our previous lives, where you gave us that opportunity to stop by somewhere, because it showed like, here's a little snippet of their life and the way why they are the way they are, and then get into the fucking Warzone nuclear nightmare destruction place.
Yay!
Like,
We're going to be getting into a lot of nightmare stuff.
No, what do you mean?
So,
What do you mean?
But
Before
before
that-
that, I do have favorites
yes.
for this session.
Well, I was about to say.
Um,
Yes, please.
Annie's vulnerability, like having the picture frame and then the music, and like giving that permission to like go through the memories, and then just having to kind of go through that. That was a beautiful scene that played out in my head. And I was like, that's just really wholesome, and it kind of touches your heart a little bit. But even I think Gordar's like going through the library and just kind of like planning out how he wants to do his spells. Like, oh, this is a thing, this is a diamond, I'm going to use it like this, and he's just consistently building on himself. And I thought that was really interesting, because I think my character wouldn't expect that from Gordar at all. Rainer would just be like, oh, so he's training? What? why would he be training? Like, is he dying? So yeah, I really like that bit. Yeah, and then obviously Gimbal being corrupted by us.
Oh yeah, the influence is strong.
I want a cut of that.
I'm not gonna lie, I did love really diving into like the snake businessman,
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
so good.
but also intimidating.
yeah,
was so good.
that was really fun.
That, in my mind, that's like sort of the first time Gimbal really stepping outside of his comfort zone,
Mhm.
like sort of almost kind of speaking up. He's kind of been speaking up a bit more.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
you told me
Yeah.
to go look for them
Yeah.
outside.
But yeah,
And it's just like, gold?
uh-huh.
I need that to pay school fees.
I found that so
I-
funny.
Very obvious, but I was playing on the whole like snake and mouse thing, like wrapping around him and like
Mhm. I
tightening.
got that.
And then got the natural 20. I was like, oh, you're fucked.
That's why I did the
this
little.
Yeah, I'm like, this is where Gordar thrives, is
Yeah.
business conversation and manipulating humanoids. That his whole kit is based upon that. Like, that's how he is. So, like, the moment it's just like, oh, well, actually, I want more than what I deem, what should be given to me. I'm like, do you now? Very, like, in my head, my mind was going towards, like, the snake from Jungle Book.
Oh,
Like,
yes.
Sweet talking, but also being a bit more menacing when needed, being, like, getting real up close and, like, swirling around and, like...
Yeah, that's
It
really
was
good.
very cool.
Yeah.
That, like, you all had like these individual moments that I really, really did enjoy from this session. Like the deal that that Gimbal was making with Godar, with the party, the whole thing with Godar with the library. I really like that, and learning that, like, for most part, magic is muted within the confines of the house, right? I love the thing with Annie. I did not expect the picture frame. Like, I still felt, I felt as if, like, originally I thought that Annie would have some sort of, like, anger looking into the past, but then asking for a photo, a frame itself, and then asking to change the scenery of the window to 30 years ago. And then, with the music was a nice touch. I wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, holy shit. But in that moment, like me, it's like, how would he know that? And so allow me to read your thoughts, like, have a feel of this. And then we go to Raynor, like, when, whatever surface level thought that he had, or whatever the house could reach, was his old home, right? And then the fact that, like, no, this is all wrong, this is not what I want, and then changing it to this penthouse at the Diamond District, with the skyrise buildings, and then also as well, like, just seeing his rage and his frustration of, I'm angry on what was, but I'm also angry that I don't have this.
Yeah, it was fun to play.
And, like, the smashing of the objects, like it being his personal, like, rage room, right? But, like, when he smashed something and then it would come back together, like, it just rewinds and then the object is there once more. And then the dream that he had, oh fuck.
The dream was terrifying.
The wah 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 wah.
Gold spilling from his mouth.
Yeah. I wanted, because we've learned that Raynor has a particular greed to him.
Yes.
And I wanted to
No.
play off. I wanted to play off that in, like, this dream that he was having, like, where before he had dreams of wealth, and it was nice, but now, like, through his using your words, Rob, avarice, through his avarice, like, oh, what is this? Why is there so much of it?
Yeah,
Why
it's
is
not
it
a throne
pouring
anymore.
from Daddy's mouth? But yes, no, I had a lot of fun. I can't wait to see where you guys, what will happen through your travels to one of these sites, the ground zero, if you will. But yeah, like I wrote a lot of stuff for it, and I say a lot, but you guys know me. It's like instead of 2 lines, I now have 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, buddy. So good.
Progress is progress.
Yeah.
As I like love at the beginning, just like the jokes about like just like, oh, you could just check my sheet. You're just like, guess it's gonna be a surprise.
I am what they call a lazy.
I mean, you're not lazy. Improv is where you
Yeah.
thrive. You're great with just rolling off whatever we throw at you. Like,
Yeah.
we throw that baseball and you're hitting it right back at us, and we're like, fuck, now we have to catch.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
See, look, I'll give you the notes that I had in terms of you guys with the whole manor thing, right? I go service provided by the manor, personal rooms, storage, food, no resources unless paid for. So the 3 rooms, kitchen and storage, or the vault. And I also wrote, one must not wander the halls lest you find yourself lost. That's it. That's all I wrote.
I'm curious actually. That library, you don't have to tell me.
Yeah.
Was that the library that's in this manor, or is that the one that's in the one in Antilles?
That particular library is in the main house, Delacroix house, which isn't the one in the Narrows.
Oh, okay. I had a feeling if you have to pay to get in there, you are actually kind of like in a
like a public library.
You're an enclosed version of what is in somewhere else. Like
oh,
so I was like, oh, okay. So you're like paying for that like transfer kind of thing to get there.
oh, almost like a duplicate.
Kind of, yeah. Like
yeah, that's what I was kind of toying with.
Yeah, so it's like you are paying for that magical essence and effort to create this extra space, which exists, but not where you are.
Yeah.
That
is that's the idea I was toying with. Like,
yeah,
so
that's the vibe
some
I
of
got.
the yeah, cool. All right, awesome. You'll find that
good old magic bullshit.
yeah. So the idea of the Delacroix homes is basically a personified version of the Room of Requirement, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Bellahood persona.
So all these houses are actually linked, right? But none of the blood of a Delacroix cannot travel between all these houses. Only a blood of a Delacroix can travel through all these houses themselves. So, but yeah.
Blood infusions, let's go.
Yeah.
To free teleports right back into the city.
Yeah.
I'm
Yep.
the long lost cousin.
Yeah,
my great grandfather.
We're gonna have to do an entire blood test
Jesus.
episode.
You are not the father.
Breaking into the blood bank to
Oh
kind of switch
my.
out results.
A heist episode of just switching blood.
That'd be fun.
Oh my god.
Okay, and with that, I think that's where we're going to end this episode.
Yes.
I'm glad you guys got to meet Tink.
Mm-hmm.
He's been always one of my favorites.
We didn't ask his name, did we?
Bella did. Well,
okay,
Annie
yep.
did. Annie introduced herself, and he did that whole rant. He had a whole rant about names.
Oh, yep.
I love the rant.
That's right. Yep.
So his whole thing about naming stuff, like he never saw a reason why things should have names. It's a thing. It does. I do this thing, therefore, and I think in his mind, it's like when you name a thing, you give it power, sort of thing. And he doesn't need a name; he exists to his genius. But yes,
I love it as a GM because then you're just like, I hate naming things in general. Like, I have to think of a name now.
Hey, I don't have problem with naming names. Like, I have a whole list of names, which is like, I mean, they're silly names, but like, I got a name here that is Scrunt. So, just
Scrunt.
just Scrunt. Like,
I look
I
forward
got
to meeting Scrunt, the mighty warrior Scrunt, the savior of all the kingdoms.
Carrie Waffle. You guys met. Oh yeah, you met a waffle. You met a couple of waffles. The from Annie's workshop, right? The family. They were a family of waffle. Colin Bracelet, Annette Curtin. These are just things.
Does that
Iris
mean,
Lids.
does that mean these things are not called those things in this universe?
They are still. That's why
okay.
they're still funny. That's why they're still funny to me.
Okay.
The first thing they see, oh yeah, her name's Curtin.
Yeah.
Annette Curtin.
I have John Carmel here.
Oh, as someone who has gone through this their entire school life, I feel all you people, you would have been bullied so hard. As someone who has a last name that is an item.
Oh.
I understand.
And a few people have given me some names which I do like. So there's Blank Bonnie, Hopscotch Jack.
Oh, that's cool.
With the
Yeah, I like
la-
that.
I mean, like the sponsor we did for the Night Watch was Mike, who works here.
Oh my god.
These stupid names just make me laugh so much. All right, we're gonna call it there. Goodbye,
Yes.
everybody. See you all next time.
Bye.
Good night.
See ya.
Good night, Mrs. Harmonic, wherever you.
We will find you.
Whoa! Whoa!